This is Blackpool Sands in beautiful South Devon, and this is Race HQ for the Royal Marines Iron Challenge. It's a bit of a grey day today, but you have to imagine it on September the 19th with tents, with bands, with families running around, with bike racks, with people getting ready for the challenge. And the reason I'm chatting to you today is we've got a bit of an announcement. We're going to open up the individual legs of the triathlon, of the challenge, to people who want to just give an individual leg a go. So that's the swim, which takes place right here. That's the bike, which takes place in the local lanes. And that's the coast path run as well, from here all the way to Prawl Point and then back. And I happen to know some people are training for those individual legs at the moment. So let's go and meet some of them. Now the swim takes place here at Blackpool Sands, and it's a really beautiful swim. And these guys have just come out. So race director, Andrew, and Dave, who's gone from being a tadpole to a frog by swimming here. You know, amazing swimmer now. So, Andrew, tell us about the swim. For people just entering just the swim leg.
Well, the swim's a superb swim because it's formed in the bay. It's nice and safe. It's an iconic situation. Setting's beautiful. Obviously, we have to hope Poseidon is with us and it's nice and calm and flat. But it's just up and down the bay and really, really beautiful.
Lovely. Try and look warm when you say that.
Yeah.
Andrew swims in skins, by the way, so he's a bit chilly at the moment. But genuinely, it's such a lovely, it's pretty calm as a rule, isn't it? And it's round buoys as well. So it's 2.4 miles. It's such a lovely swim. And the nature of this swim, by the way, the individual leg, is that each lap, if you want to get out and have a little sit down and then have another go, then you can, because it's all about raising money for the veterans. So that's the swim leg. Blackpool Sands, really, really lovely location. 5 laps of a buoyed course where you can get out and have a little sit in between and just get your breath back each time. So the swim's eminently doable. Right, 2 of the cyclists right here. Well, sort of 2 of the cyclists. One of them's masquerading because that's Rory, who is helping put the event together. Ninja, ex-Ironman, an athlete trainer, and Martin, who's just giving it a go. He's just going to give it a go. So, chaps, what are your thoughts on the bike leg?
It's the flattest loop that we found in Devon. It's 28 miles. We do it 4 times, but we've done it thousands of times, haven't we? It's a wonderful loop. This is a funny thing. We only ever do it clockwise.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've done it, must have done it at least 200 times clockwise. I've only done it once or twice anti-clockwise.
If you do it anti-clockwise, you summon the devil. I don't know if it's just it's a local tradition. Yeah, it's really bad.
But it goes through some of the most scenic spots in South Devon, all the way along here, the coast path from Dartmouth to Tor Cross, and then inland to King's Bridge is beautiful. Climbing out of King's Bridge is a nice long climb, but it's not very steep for Devon. And then after that, it's sort of rolling hills from the top of King's Bridge to Dartmouth, and then you're back in again.
And what would you say to anyone who's just giving it a go, who's going to turn up and just do the bike leg? Do you have a message?
It's a fabulous bike ride. It's just over 100 miles, Iron-Distance, 112 miles. Over 4 loops, so your friends can see you 4 times, rather than the typical sportive where you're off for 6 hours and they don't see you all day long. So you get to get cheered on at least 4 times every time you go past.
And it's an achievement, isn't it, in itself? I mean, you know, each one of these individual legs is an achievement in itself.
Oh yeah, 112 miles is a proper achievement, with 2 Ben Nevises thrown in. But hey.
And so to the coast path section. So this is an exquisite walk, run. It's up to you whether you walk or whether you run. If you walk, it's going to take about 8 hours, 9 hours or so. If you run, maybe 6 hours. So you start off at Blackpool Sands and then you move over to Slapton, beautiful long stretch of white sand. And then you head to Hall Sands, B Sands. You go to a lighthouse at Start Point, round to Prawl Point, the most southernmost place in Devon. And then you turn around and you come all the way back. Now, some people I know are hoping to run it. Some are going to run a bit, walk a bit, and some people are going to walk the whole thing. And I happen to know that one of those people is out training today. So, Tam, you are hard in training for the Iron Challenge.
I wouldn't say I was hard in training. I'd say I'm just about starting to think about whether I should start training or not.
And what's the story behind it? So you're just doing the coast path leg.
Yes.
Are you going to walk it? Are you going to run it? Is it an athletic feat, or are you just going to get around it?
I think what we want to do is just enjoy the day, get round it, and survive it, basically. It's not about fitness or stamina or anything like that. It's just getting together, getting out on the coast path and having a day out and raising some money in the process.
Lovely. It is a great day. It's a wonderful celebration of the coastline. It'd be an amazing thing to do with a group of friends. But of course, the whole idea is to raise money. Tell me about the money you're raising and the cause.
So the cause is to support and look after wounded Royal Marines and veterans that have basically risked their lives for us. And we know nothing of the hardships that these guys go through and these girls go through. So I think for us just being able to put on our walking boots and walk 26 miles is nothing in comparison to what they go through. So it's really kind of inspiring for us to think we can just raise a bit of money, to say thank you and join in with the day.
So do come along and give it a go. We're welcoming all sorts of people, all shapes and sizes, all ages. And the one defining thing is they just want to be a hero for a day. They just want to try and do something to raise a bit of money for the veterans and their dependents through the Royal Marines charity. So drop us a line. There's a link attached to this video, and feel free to just ask any questions or indeed register if you want to do one of the individual legs. And we really, really hope we'll see you on September the 19th.